We wanted to bring women's rights squarely into the human rights folds. And then what we focused on is, rather than everything else, is changing laws. Because what we realized that everywhere in the world, women were not equal to men. And so we said, like, the first and essential step to gender equality is making sure that laws, at least on the books and in implementation, treat men and women equally.
We primarily work on 4 main areas. We work on ending sexual violence. We work on ending child marriage. We work on ending inequality in law, or legal equality, if you like. And we also work on ending sexual exploitation.
Key thing is to reach out and people who live in those communities. Always check with women on the ground or people on the ground that are in that community.
If it's an in-country, like a one-country campaign or a regional campaign, then it's always in partnership with groups on the ground.
We have managed to work with grassroots groups all around the world, particularly in the Middle East and parts of Africa, to change laws that say rapists can go free if they marry their victims. Was this girl, Amina Filali. She's a Moroccan young woman, huge, promising, future and everything, got raped by a man at 16. Was very adamant about bringing this case to court because didn't want, and the judge, instead of punishing the rapist, said she had to marry this rapist, and she took rat poison and killed herself. This really led to a whole movement in Morocco where they took to the streets. We helped them.
Contributed in the sense that we brought people together, both parliamentarians, civil society, press people, to talk about the issue and learn from each other.
Meanwhile, the activists themselves got to know each other, which is, that in itself can open a lot of eyes, right? And we have the same thing, and they connected with each other and shared strategies and shared also sometimes resources. And through a lot of, we had, I believe, 3 convenings on these particular laws in different parts of the Middle East where it was bringing people together.
But I think probably one of the most effective strategies is that we also worked with these partners to put in submissions to the various UN treaty monitoring bodies.
You can use a case and a law to make change all over and use, and this is what we bring to it.
We, for example, currently work in a project in 4 countries. That's South Sudan, Kenya, Palestine, and Egypt. And in these 4 countries, we're working on building the capacities of these young girls to champion their rights, specifically to ensure that they live in a society free from sexual violence. And secondly, to ensure that they are given access to platforms to make decisions and to cause change. And we bring these young girls to meet with older women who have championed similar rights across their own countries. So we're talking about Baobab in Nigeria, or Alliances for Africa in Nigeria, who are members of SOA, to begin to share how it is Baobab or Alliances for Africa. You can see these young women not only just setting up coalitions, but seeing the intersection between that and use of media, including social media. And so it presents for a fantastic experience in this regard.
Our work is to support them in the change and really uplift the effort.
If you can bring all those different pieces together in a way, I think then you're gonna build that movement and that momentum.
And so we sometimes just bring together partners from across 2 different countries, and sometimes partners from the same countries, and allows that the girls, through the partners who work directly with them, to articulate their issues at parliamentary level, and those who are engaging with Parliament and the government being able to advance these issues from an understanding.
So it's like international, regional, national, and then local. You have to marry all these levels, and in a way that is not top down.